Hey, good morning. It's 3:16 in the morning, 54 degrees even on July 18th, day 106, and I'm gonna wake up. All right, good morning again, guys. 4:27, 53.8 degrees. Just waking up and breaking out of camp. One last look. Yeah, not leaving anything. Slept great last night, man. Honestly, slept really good. It cooled down. It didn't get cold, but definitely cooled down compared to what it's been, and that was great. I really prefer sort of cool or even a little bit cold weather for sleeping, so that was nice. I was able to catch up a little bit on processing, so now the only day which I have yet pending is yesterday's video, but hopefully I can take care of that today, and maybe even some of today's, but we'll see. I am waking up right on the bank of this Kings Creek or whatever, and looks like there's a log crossing just a tiny touch upstream, but there's also some sort of alternate which looks like basically, so the next like good stretch of the PCT, like 16 miles or something like that, is pretty scant on water availability, and I'd rather not deal with that, to be honest. Here we go. That basically sums it up. I don't know if you can see that sign. So I think what I'm gonna do is take this sort of like alternate around and jump off the PCT for a few miles, 10 miles or whatever. Basically take an alternate that'll keep me in the shade and keep me around water, which would be nice, and then reconnect with the PCT just a little bit later today. I don't know, whatever. Check out the Gaia track. Again, man, all these, every single day I hike, I record my track. That is like the path that I walked, and include a link to that down in the description beneath the video, so you can always click on that and see exactly where it is that I hiked. And that saves me trying to explain all this craziness. So anyways, I can't really see with this light in my face, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn off, get hiking. I'm hoping to do some decent mileage today, but we'll kind of see how it all shakes out. Looks like it shouldn't be super topographically challenging today, so yeah, well, I mean, like I said, we'll see how it all shakes out. Hopefully get some miles in. I'll talk to you guys later. All right, folks, good afternoon. It is 1:25 and a steamy 92 degrees even. Just had a quick view dedication. A few people have donated to the hike. Wanted to get a view dedication out, so over my left shoulder here, you can see just about 14 or 15 miles away. That is the 10,000 foot Mount Lassen Peak, the volcano. I've just left Lassen National Park, but that is not what the view is. As much as I do love these views of mountains which once lay north of me and so distant, and now lay south of me and ever more distant with every step, that is not what this view dedication is. I'm gonna come right up around this bend. This view dedication is gonna be for Garrett W, Kevin Russell, and yet another person who just went by someone. Not sure if that's the same someone or a different someone. Yeah, I'm over here at mile 1381, very near the Hat Rim overlook. And as I pan around this way, check that out, man. I really hope that comes out for you. That, at over 14,000 feet and more than 4 times the distance of Lassen Peak, that is, of course, the ethereal floating, sort of like a mirage, the ethereal Mount Shasta there, 14,100 some odd feet above the planet Earth's oceans. Mount Shasta. Just the way the sort of cloud on the horizon is breaking the junction of where that mountain touches the earth. It's just a really cool visage at this moment, and really neat. So anyways, to you three who donated to the hike, there is a view of Mount Shasta, which again, very mercifully is not a mountain I'll need to summit. So that's kind of the best part of that view for me. But anyways, thank you so much for donating to the hike. Again, guys, if anyone's ever interested and able to donate to the hike, if you enjoy these videos and enjoy that I've made them all ad-free for you, all the links to donate to the hike are down in the description down below. Of course, Venmo's the preferred method, but there is also Buy Me a Coffee. So check out those links in the description down below if you're interested. And to you three, once more, one last view of Mount Shasta. Check that out. Awesome. All right, guys, I'm gonna keep on moseying until I feel like quitting. Thanks so much. All right, was just walking by and this lovely couple waved me down. There's Jedi and Riveter. A couple of Thru-Hikers threw a couple beers into me, some donuts and this and that.
Always happy to pay it back.
Yeah, man, thanks so much. Appreciate you guys.
Enjoy the rest of your hike, man.
Cheers.
It's been great.
All right, good evening, folks. It is 4:59 in the evening. One thermometer saying 95.8. The other thermometer saying 100.1. So you decide. I have no idea what temperature it is. It's pretty warm though. I made it to home for the night. There's the tent all pitched up. My ever luxurious and beautiful Z-Pax duplex. Looking great. Man, I made it 29 3/4 miles today. So when I woke up this morning, I didn't really want to say it, but I was definitely thinking 30 plus. And honestly, this whole time I've still been thinking 30 plus, but I made it 29 3/4. Let me speak on my defense for a moment. So there was like, I had originally not planned on stopping at Old Station, but I missed one water source and then I missed the turn for Old Station. And I was kind of running low on water, so I decided just to kind of find my way over to Old Station. But in so doing, I set myself up to run the gamut of 2 separate gas stations, plus a place called JJ's, like a little deli or whatever, a little diner place. JJ's was closed, but their Wi-Fi password was posted on Far Out. So I was able to jump on their Wi-Fi for a minute. I was able to go by both those gas stations and get snacks at each. So that slowed me down a little bit, and then once I finally peeled myself away from Old Station and kept moving, then I ran into those 2 back there, Jedi and I said those 2 back there as if you know who I'm talking about, but those 2 Thru-Hikers doing trail magic, Jedi and Riveter, who were both awesome, and man, they just kept pumping beers my direction. So I had 3 PBRs. Sorry, it just kind of happened, plus a few donuts, and just kind of hung out with them for like, I don't know what, an hour, I don't know, 2 hours maybe, I don't really know. But that was just a great time. So yeah, I mean, I was moving good. I got 20 miles by before 11 o'clock, like 10:30, 10:45, something like that. And I'd really set myself up nicely to do over 30, but then, I mean, you know, I was kind of enjoying myself, so sorry. Yeah, and then by the time I got up to this ever awesome Hat Rim or whatever, Hat Creek Rim or something, which is a super, super, super cool spot, I was noticing that the camping opportunities looked a little scant. So I had originally planned on pushing to just nowhere, just no marked campsite at all or anything like that, and then just setting up someplace. But really, the camping opportunities were looking pretty scant. It's all just the sagebrush and bushes and stuff like that. So anyways, I wound up camping up here at mile, it was like 1381 point something or something like that. 1385.8. So anyways, that's what it is. A good day, great to get some trail magic. That's always super awesome. I will say earlier in the day when I was doing like my little alternate, I was crossing some waterway on like a log jam. There was like a whole bunch of like burnt up downed trees and stuff that all just kind of jammed up, and it looked like a pretty good crossing. I definitely was appraising the run out as well, so don't be too scared by this next part because it was pretty low stakes. It wasn't like I wind up in Baja or anything like that. So yeah, so I was coming across that log jam and one of the logs just teetered and I dumped it pretty good. Water probably just about up to like my crotch or so. Everything's fine and I didn't really hurt myself too bad, but I definitely jammed up my left ring finger quite a bit. So don't think it's broken or anything like that. I think it's just pretty good and jammed. So it's a bummer, but is what it is. It's fine. It should be great. So anyways, with that, I am pretty darn tired and I still got to cook dinner and clean up and all that. Oh, there's no water up here too. So I carried 5 liters of water up from, oh, I didn't even mention the subway tunnel or whatever, that little lava flow tunnel that we visited a little earlier. That was really cool. But that was my last water source, and that was like, I don't really know how many miles ago. You can, again, check on the Gaia track because I'm just too tired. I'm sorry. With that, hoping to get to Burney tomorrow. I think it's, I don't really know how many miles. I should have checked that too. 25, 28, 22. I don't really know. Something like that to get to Burney tomorrow. And I'm thinking I might try and push and get there, but we'll kind of see. I'll think about it more tonight and look at the topography and stuff and decide. And whatever I do will be the right decision, and that's satisfying. So that's all I got. Definitely gonna cook dinner. Definitely gonna eat. Definitely gonna bunk up, and definitely gonna talk to you guys tomorrow. So hope you have a good one.